Hello, Sarah Rodis here from Fancy Funnels. I'm here to talk to you today all about funnel accessibility tips that nobody talks about. I haven't seen anyone talk about this, and yet it's so important. I made today's video as part of day 9 of the Funnel Freebies series. It's where I give something away for free every single day. If you haven't already, check out the other videos as well in the series. When people talk about accessibility, they often jump straight to captions and alt text, which is alternative text, for an image that you have, which is important, yes, but funnels have far more to them than just those two things. There is more around accessibility than the obvious things to those of us who are into accessibility. And to be honest with you, I want you to think about accessibility for a few reasons, not just because it makes it more accessible to those who would otherwise not be able to access your content or your funnel pages, but it actually makes your funnels better for everybody. It really is that simple. It makes it better for absolutely everyone. I'm going to dive into this video. I'm going to run through some points. If you want the resource that I've made for this video, you can grab it down below. It will help you with like a checklist to make sure that your funnel pages are accessible in that way. The first thing I want you to think about is clarity. Before we actually get into accessibility in those terms, I want you to think about clarity. Being clear on your sales pages is better than any accessibility you could give me. It's better than any tools you can add to your pages. It's better than adding alt text and things like that. We really need clarity. A lot of people have very short bandwidths. They might have dyslexia. They might just get totally fatigued reading a giant long page. I want to encourage you to stay succinct and stay to the point with your funnel pages. Clarity is always better than clever writing and reams of text to try and convince someone to buy your offer. I really want you to think about clear pricing, clear next steps, clear contact options, clear credibility, clear credentials, clear accessibility when it comes to events. Be really clear about what it is that's there and what they can expect and what they will get and where to go. Clarity around all the details of your offer and what it is you're selling and where it's going to be and what they should be doing next. That is paramount to this. I really want to start off with really be clear what it is you're selling. Hopefully my previous resources will have helped you with that. So that shouldn't be an issue once you've done those bits. Go check out some of my previous videos about conveying your offer really clearly. Now, the second thing I want you to pay attention to is, again, it's a bit of a follow-on from the first point, but it's decision fatigue. It's about people not being able to make a decision, not being able to grasp where is the price, when is this event again, where is it, who are the speakers, what can I expect, are there breaks? Really have the information there ready to go for people to just digest really easily. If you struggle with weaving these things into the copy, you can have FAQs, of course. You can have it where event name, date, times, location, an image of where they could go. You could have like these things written out if you're struggling to think of a title for your page, it could just be the actual name of the event or the offer that you're trying to sell. Really stick to the facts and to the details. I want you to think about as well the boundaries. Accessibility isn't just for your clients, it's also for yourself. Really think about your working hours, what is included, what is not included, so what you won't do as part of the offer. If you're worried about people misconstruing the fact that your setup package doesn't include all this extra work, make that really clear. Then that reduces the anxiety on your part and it improves the clarity for the people buying. If your VIP add-on with access to you is only between certain times of the day, so if it's like from Monday to Friday, 9 till 3, then you need to write that really clearly before they sign up. Also, you can outline clearly where people can and can't contact you. So if, for example, you will only deal with support requests via email, make that very clear. Really use the things you have, especially the sales page and the thank you pages and even the emails for enforcing those boundaries so that you don't end up running yourself ragged. The other thing I want to tell you about as well is working for people's different brains, particularly in the online space. Really think about what will make your work accessible to others. Now, I know that's probably why you came to this video. I left this bit till last. But alternative text, so if you have images, particularly images with text in, and it's integral to, you need to read that to understand what that says. You need to have alternative text on the image. So if you click on the image settings in your platform, you will usually be able to add alternative text. For example, in the sign up page for this series, the very first thing I have, it's an image and it says Funnel Freebies. Now, I wasn't able to get that style and design that I wanted just by typing in the text. So I made it as an image. Now, screen readers can't read that. I have to put text on that. So if for any reason the image doesn't load or someone can't actually see and they're using a screen reader, it will still read out what that says. It will still say Funnel Freebies, and I've tested this. Really make sure that that's possible. If you have videos on a page, then have subtitles. If you have a members area and the members area has videos like this, like training videos, have not just subtitles, but also put in the caption, in the actual text, put a transcript of the video for those who can't or won't be able to watch the whole video. Even having placeholders within the video. At the 5-minute mark, I'm introducing this topic, and at the 15-minute mark, I'm introducing this topic, and at the 35-minute mark, I'm answering this question. That makes it really accessible for people. Accessibility, remember, is not just about helping those who are disabled or neurodivergent. It's also for people who have other needs. So people who are very time poor, people who don't have the bandwidth to look at very long videos and things like that. All that being said, I know that with some programs, for example, you do need to watch a whole video to grasp the training, but still having those time markers still helps people to sort of see what's coming next as well. Really think about things like this for people, using plain language as well. I already touched on this, but if you're in a kind of field where you use a lot of acronyms like BBC, I know a lot of us know what BBC is, but you need to expand on that and explain what that is before you carry on talking. We were at the BBC, that's the British Broadcasting Corporation here in England. I hope I said that right. You need to explain what every acronym means, because not everyone knows what an acronym means. If you use a lot of technical language, you need to be mindful that not everyone knows, perhaps providing a glossary or explaining as you speak what that word means. I have to be very mindful of this because I've been doing this for many years, and I still say words that people might not know what they mean, like tripwire. Having to just be mindful of the language that you have as well, so that it is accessible to people. I also want you to think about your post-purchase experience. This video ended up being a bit longer, but I want you to think about the post-purchase experience so that when people buy from you, let's say, for example, you have a lot of links. If there are a lot of Zoom links and a lot of dates to remember for sessions, I would really encourage you to put that into an automated calendar that they can sign up to and just get it all added to their calendar for them. AdCal is a really good one if you want a recommendation. Just make it as easy as possible, as friction-free. Be really mindful of the people that are paying you and the people that are not paying you as well. Just be really mindful of your audience and what it is they might need to see from you. I have made a accessibility checklist. It is down below. Use that to kind of go through your stuff and see that your stuff actually is accessible. It's not exhaustive by any means. It is a starting point. Give that a try, and I really hope you find that useful. If you have any questions, as always, you can message me. And this was day 9 of the Funnel Freebies. Check out tomorrow for day 10. Speak soon.